The lost deal, a lesson in business communication. In the world of business, communication is everything. A single unclear email, a poorly structured meeting, or a cultural misunderstanding can mean the difference between closing a deal or losing a major opportunity. The lost deal, a lesson in business communications, is a story that highlights the importance of professional communication, business etiquette, and negotiation skills. Through the journey of David, a young sales manager, we see how small mistakes in emails and meetings almost cost him a valuable contract, but with the right business English skills, he turns things around and secures the deal. This video will teach viewers how to write professional emails, communicate clearly in meetings, understand cultural differences in business, negotiate with confidence. By the end of this lesson, professionals and students alike will gain practical business English skills they can apply in real-life workplace situations. Ready to improve your communication and succeed in business? Let's dive into the story. The lost deal, a lesson in business communication. David's office. David is typing an email while looking stressed.
It was supposed to be a simple deal, but one email, one misunderstanding, and it all fell apart.
Flashback begins. David is sending an email to Mr. Tanaka. Email from David to Mr. Tanaka. Hi, Mr. Tanaka. Hope you're doing well. Just checking in on the contract. Let's finalize it soon. Let me know. Thanks. Mr. Tanaka reading the email in his office, looking confused. Mr. Tanaka thinking,
This email is vague. What does soon mean? No details. No respect for formalities. Unclear expectations.
Back to David in his office. He receives a reply from Mr. Tanaka. Email from Mr. Tanaka.
Thank you for your email. Unfortunately, we have decided to work with another company. Best regards.
David looks shocked.
What? I thought we had a deal. What went wrong?
David is in the office kitchen, frustrated. Sarah, his mentor, walks in.
David, you look stressed. What's wrong?
I lost the deal with Mr. Tanaka. I don't understand what happened.
Let me see your email. David, your email was too informal and unclear. You didn't specify a deadline, nor did you use professional phrases.
I just wanted to keep it short and friendly.
In business English, short and friendly isn't always effective. You need to be clear, polite, and professional. Here's how you could have written it.
Sarah revised email. Subject, follow-up on contract finalization. Dear Mr. Tanaka, I hope this email finds you well. I wanted to follow up on our contract discussion and confirm the next steps. Could we schedule a meeting this week to finalize the details? Please let me know your availability. Looking forward to your response. Best regards, David.
Wow. That sounds much clearer and more professional.
Exactly. You're making it easy for the client to respond and showing respect. Let's learn some vocabulary.
Vague. Meaning, unclear or not specific. Example, the instructions were too vague and we couldn't understand what was expected. Diplomacy. Meaning, the art of dealing with people in a sensitive and effective way. Example, she handled the negotiation with great diplomacy, ensuring both parties were satisfied. Clarify. Meaning, to make something clearer or easier to understand. Example, I need to clarify the terms of our agreement before we proceed. Phrase, I hope this email finds you well. Meaning, a polite and formal way to start an email. Example, Dear Mr. Tanaka, I hope this email finds you well. I wanted to follow up on. Meaning, a way to politely remind or inquire about the status of something. Example, I wanted to follow up on our previous conversation regarding the contract. Looking forward to your response. Meaning, a formal phrase to indicate anticipation of a reply. Example, please review the document, and I'm looking forward to your response. An idiom, the deal fell apart. Meaning, the business agreement failed. Example, we were close to finalizing the deal, but unfortunately, The deal fell apart at the last minute. The cultural misunderstanding, business meeting skills. David meets Emma, the HR manager, to understand cultural differences.
David, when dealing with international clients, you need to be aware of cultural communication styles.
What do you mean?
For example, in Japanese business culture, politeness and formality are very important. Saying, "let me know," without a clear structure can seem too casual.
That makes sense. So, how should I communicate in a business meeting?
Use clear, structured language. For example, instead of saying, "I think we can finish soon," say, "Based on our timeline, we can finalize this by Friday. Does that work for you?"
Got it. Be clear, be professional, and be aware of cultural expectations.
The second chance, business negotiation skills. David arranges another meeting with Mr. Tanaka.
Mr. Tanaka, thank you for meeting with me again. I understand there was some miscommunication earlier, and I appreciate the opportunity to clarify.
I appreciate your effort, David. What do you propose?
We are confident that our solution meets your needs. I have outlined the key benefits in this document, and I would love to discuss any concerns you may have. Would you be open to reviewing this together?
That sounds more structured. Let's proceed.
After a successful discussion, David shakes hands with Mr. Tanaka.
One email almost cost me the deal. But with the right business English skills, I turned it around.
The scene fades out with the caption, "Communication is key. Learn business English and succeed in your career." Let's learn some vocabulary, phrases, and idioms to improve our business communication skills. Cultural awareness. Meaning, understanding and respecting cultural differences. Example, the team underwent cultural awareness training to improve relations with international clients. Miscommunication. Meaning, a failure to communicate clearly or effectively. Example, there was a miscommunication during the meeting, and we ended up with two conflicting plans. Formality. Meaning, a level of professionalism or adherence to established procedures. Example, in international business, maintaining a high level of formality in communication is crucial. Negotiate. Meaning, to discuss and reach an agreement, especially on a contract or deal. Example, we had to negotiate the terms of the contract before we could sign it. Structured. Meaning, organized with a clear plan or framework. Example, the presentation was well structured, making it easy for the client to follow. Persuasion. Meaning, the action of convincing someone to do or believe something. Example, good persuasion skills are essential when pitching a new product to potential clients. Professionalism. Meaning, the competence or skill expected in a professional setting. Example, her professionalism during the crisis helped the team stay calm and focused. Would you be open to discussing this further? Meaning, a polite invitation to continue a conversation or negotiation. Example, we have a proposal. Would you be open to discussing this further? I have outlined the key benefits. Meaning, a phrase to indicate a summary or list of advantages. Example, as requested, I have outlined the key benefits of our service in the attached. Let's go over them together. Meaning, a polite invitation to review something in detail. Example, let's review the points. Let's go over them together to ensure we're aligned. Crossing the T's and dotting the I's. Meaning, paying attention to every detail before completing something. Example, we're almost done. Just crossing the T's and dotting the I's before the final submission. Go back to the drawing board. Meaning, restarting a process due to failure or issues. Example, the proposal didn't get approved, so we'll have to go back to the drawing board and come up with a new plan. A learning curve. Meaning, the process of learning something new and improving over time. Example, starting this new role was quite a learning curve, but I'm getting the hang of it now. Get the ball rolling, meaning to begin something, usually a project or task. Example, let's get the ball rolling on the new marketing campaign as soon as possible. Lose face, meaning to lose respect or reputation, especially due to a mistake. Example, he made a major error during the presentation and ended up losing face with the clients. Think outside the box, meaning to be creative and come up with innovative solutions. Example, we need to think outside the box if we want to come up with a unique marketing strategy. Touch base, meaning to briefly contact or communicate with someone. Example, let's touch base next week to check on the progress of the project. I hope you are enjoying my videos and learning new words. Please share, like, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.